In the previous episode, we'd spoken about focus, we'd spoken about stress. This episode is dedicated to rest and why it's so important, and what is so crucial about rest that allows our brain to renew its creativity, its power of imagination, and come up with out of the box, ideas. Why do you think some people have amazing ideas while they are showering, or they are sleeping, or they go for a walk, or while they are probably swimming? And so please don't mistake me here and think all kind of rests are equal and they're going to be equally productive. For every different person, there is a different kind of rest that allows their brain to move out of a linear equation, and it allows them to think out of the box. Because rest allows your mind to step out of a linear thought process, it actually becomes more aware of what is the exact solution that you might be seeking. And that is why, on the contrary, when you're trying to, actively work, your subconscious mind, sort of reigns supreme. It functions in a linear, that is, if and then kind of way. If this, then that. So the primary issue, I think, is that, we get stuck. We get, when we are not able to solve a problem, it's because we get stuck and we get, started with, we start obsessing about it so much that, the solution never comes to our mind because we are so busy in that rut. On the other hand, when you sort of stop trying and stop obsessing about the problem, it's your subconscious mind that kicks in. And this allows your brain to pull out random information out of your storage, from your experiences, from your, learnings in the past, information that was, inaccessible earlier. This is where actually creativity is born too. While everybody else argues about the fact that, rest not only regenerates you, it calms your mind, the fact that when you are, not thinking about the problem, your subconscious mind is more active in throwing solutions your way which might work out for you. And hence, I think rest is very essential for peak performance. So what is the difference between the different forms of resting? Are all the forms equally productive? They, end up giving the same kind of results? No. In fact, active rest is much better than and much more productive than the passive rest. For instance, walking even, a shortest distance can have a major benefit because you're actively taking that break. And on the contrary, when you're watching TV, your brain is not stimulated. It's not going to think about anything. It's just passively resting. It knows it doesn't have to do anything. So what I do is that I take short breaks, especially when I'm doing something creative, something, which requires me to come up with new ideas. I take short breaks. I go for walks. In fact, I walk from my studio to my home also in the mornings and evening. And in between my breaks, I try and take a quick walk just to feel refreshed and more active. Quite honestly, I think the best ideas that I have come up with were during the times when I was not worrying. I was not thinking at all. I was just letting myself, be free, enjoy the air, let my hair loose, and just think nothing. Just be relaxed and think of how, beautiful the world is maybe. What are the solutions people are creating? Just taken off my mind on a completely different plane. I was just actively resting and appreciating, being grateful to top it all. And so I can say that, it's the active rest that actually makes you come up with a solution when there is a problem, when there is a stressful situation. Try this at home and let me know how this works out for you.